What's going on, Roses? It's Egyptian Rose Queen with another YouTube video. So, it's pretty much going through a lot of my YouTube video ideas, and I decided to show you guys pretty much my anime stuff that I have in my tote next to me. I got some stuff right in front of me that I'm pretty much going to show you. So, if you guys are new to my channel or have not yet subscribed, please make sure that you guys hit that red subscribe button. Turn on that post notifications to be in my Rose Squad. Also, don't forget to comment down below what your favorite ultimate anime is. And please make sure that you guys also share this video too with your friends and your family, anyone who's pretty much an anime fan. So, pretty much I have a few stuff here that's pretty much next to me that I'm pretty much going to show you. So, I've got a few totes that have, I've got a tote here that has a few tins that have cards in them. Some of them do, some of them don't. So, I got pretty much, yeah, so I've got a anime poster that I'll pretty much get in a little bit. So, anyway, what I'm going to do is I pretty much moved like my shoes pretty much that's like always like right in front, and pretty much yeah, I gotta fix that shoe up. So I'm going to move my shoes right out of the way so that way I can pretty much move my tote pretty much right in front of me so you guys can actually see what I pretty much have in the tote. There we go. Up a little bit. Now, in this tote here, obviously what I'm going to do is I am going to take all of them out and pretty much going to put them on here. And then I'll pretty much show you guys the other anime stuff that I pretty much have. I've got a few plushes of anime. I've got yeah. So, I'm going to open up the lid. You guys can't see just yet until I take everything out. So I'm going to set them all to the side. So that way you pretty much know what I pretty much have of my anime. Pretty much my anime collection, which ones don't. But yeah, I'm pretty much the biggest anime fan when it comes to me, because I'm the only anime nerd ever in the world. Okay, that's pretty much it from there. Now I'm just going to close this up. So pretty much the first up of my anime collection that I pretty much have is pretty much all my manga books that I pretty much have. And obviously Avatar: The Last Airbender is a anime. So some of these I bought. One is from my dad and the other one is from my brother. So these are pretty much all my manga books that I pretty much have, but my favorite ones are obviously the Sailor Moon ones. I love Sailor Moon. So that's pretty much one of my, so pretty much the books of anime I pretty much have is, I've got the first three of Kingdom of Z. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you guys actually heard of Kingdom of Z. So I got Kingdom of Z. I got Pokemon Adventures Emerald. Avatar: The Last Airbender. This one here is called The Tale of the Outcast. I don't know if you guys have heard of this one or not either. Let me know also in the comments too. This one is called Failure Frame. I became the strongest and annihilated everything with low level spells. This one kind of almost reminds me of Sword Art Online / Zelda. But I do have other anime, I've got other anime stuff next to me though, too, which I gotta get though anyway. This one here was my dad's, Those Who Hunt Elves. And I got 2 of the Sailor Moon books. This one's book 7, this one is book 1. And obviously it's Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon. I pretty much love reading Sailor Moon, and it's always been my absolute favorite to actually read Sailor Moon. Then I've got Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal Volume 4, which has Shark on the front because I love Shark and Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. And I was pretty much like looking in it to see if it had like the card in it, and it doesn't. I'm like, are you kidding me? Next one I have is, of course, the 7 Deadly Sins, which I love 7 Deadly Sins, especially when it always comes to Meliodas. I always get Meliodas, my best friend gets Bon. And then the last one here that I pretty much picked up is my status as an assassin obviously exceeds the heroes. I don't know if you've heard of this one or not either. So that's pretty much my mangas for what I have. It's pretty much also next to me, since I'm pretty much over here. I've got a few DVDs of anime that I pretty much like watching. And I've got one in my telephone right next to me. And my DVD one. Pretty much another one that I pretty much have is this one here. And this one is Tales of Zestiria. Yeah, Zestiria. I always call it Zestria, but so pretty much in here, you pretty much get the Blu-ray, you pretty much get like anything in there, and I might do a YouTube video on this sometime. So anyway, so this one here doesn't have a cover on it, but this one is Sonic X, and it's, let me see what this one is. This is the Satellite Swindle of Sonic X. I got, obviously, Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. You got The Laughing Man and then Individual 11, which pretty much go with, these two are in the first season of Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. You can find it on Amazon, which is really cool. We got 3 Pokemon DVDs. You got, actually 2 Pokemon DVDs, never mind. Look at to that one. This one's Pokemon Forever. This one's got Celebi with, I think this one doesn't have Lugia on it, but it's got Sunkune, which is really cool. And then this one is Pokemon Numa-V Kyurem versus the Sword of Justice, and this is the black and white one. So obviously you got Ash, Pikachu, and then Kyurem on the front with Keldeo. And then on the back you got Keldeo, you got Virizion, Cobalion, and then Terrakion. This is Beyblade Metal Fusion Volume 4. And I'm a big Beyblade fan, especially with Jenga and Storm and Pegasus. I do have Storm and Pegasus and my other ones on my, I gotta look for them. But I could not resist this because I haven't seen Beyblade in like a few years. So that's that one. 2 DVDs of Season 1, Volume 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh! And then Season 2, Volume 2 of Yu-Gi-Oh! As well. So this one here's got Mai and then Mech. And obviously on the front you got the Pharaoh with, of course, Seto Kaiba. Last 3 of the anime DVDs that I pretty much have is basically Avatar: The Last Airbender Book 3, Fire, with the Last Airbender movie. And you guys pretty much know that The Last Airbender, they pretty much kind of screwed it up because they kept on saying the characters wrong, but you can like literally watch these on, it's on Netflix, and they pretty much also have it on Paramount. So pretty much I got a few tins of cards, but pretty much the new ones that I pretty much got, half of them are from the Maximum Gold Eldorado, which if you guys pretty much get the Maximum Gold Eldorado, you're pretty much basically getting pretty much 2 premium gold rares and 5 gold letter rares, which is really good. So that's pretty much always going with my anime. But this one here is obviously from 2020, because this one's brand new. Along with you guys literally saw my video when I showed you guys all my new cards from the 2022 tin of the Pharaoh's Gods. This is pretty much the tin, but the ones I never showed you was my Maximum Gold. So I pretty much have all my Maximum Gold was pretty much all in here, which should be, yeah, if I pretty much can't find like any of my gold, then I pretty much won't worry about it. But because you guys pretty much already saw the video when I showed you guys all my new cards from part 1 and 2. You guys can pretty much go check that out. And guys, before I continue, I want to thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for a little over 60 subscribers. We are like about so close to 100 subscribers. When we get to like 100 subscribers, then I will pretty much get to a 100 subscriber little special, so that way I can do it. But I will pretty much give you guys like a heads up probably in the future, my next upcoming video of what I do. But also, I am pretty much going back to my old home state of Ohio probably next month for my birthday. And I'm going to be spending my birthday with my mom and my grandma pretty much at the zoo. So you guys are pretty much going to come along with me. I'm going to do it on probably a Instagram live, so that way you guys can pretty much see, that way you guys can pretty much see what I get up to on my birthday. But anyway, back to, so I've got 3 things of Pokemon cards, which I'll pretty much get into. You guys pretty much know the Eevee Evolution one. You guys pretty much already saw the Eevee Evolutions video with my best friend a few years ago. That's also in you guys can also check that out too, and ignore the traffic. But this is the Legendary Collection Dual Academy. This is the Legendary Collection 2, the Dual Academy Years Game Board Edition. Now pretty much with these, you pretty much get 3 of the Dark Lord cards. Excuse me. You also get 7 of the new Ultra Rare cards, which pretty much with it, you get Elemental Hero Great Tornado and Parallel World Fusion. You get Spawn Alligator, you get Lion Alligator, and then Cyber Larva. Then of course you get the 3 Sacred Beasts. But if you guys pretty much didn't know about the Sacred Beast, Raphael, Haman, and then Araya, they pretty much look like the 3 Egyptian gods, Cypher, Obelisk, and Ra. But also, let me know in the comment section down below what your guys' favorite Egyptian god is. Also, if it's Slifer, Obelisk, or Ra. Me, I'm an Obelisk kind of girl. No offense to Slifer, and pretty much, I also have the keychains though anyway. I've got the Pharaoh, the Pyramid. I've got Ra. Pretty much, I got the Millennium Puzzle, the Pyramid. I also have the Blue Eyes Triple Burst Dragon, and then Slifer. So pretty much in here I keep all of my, mostly all of my mats here that pretty much match like every single pack. Half of these are pretty much skill cards that I pretty much have. So these ones here are all from the Speed Duel ones. So a lot of these here I pretty much got that came with the books and stuff for the starters. So I pretty much have 1, 2, this one I pretty much don't count, because that's, yeah. So I got 2, 4, 6, and then 7. Now, the best thing is about this one here is I'm going to show you guys how awesome this one is. Look at this lovely artwork of Yuya and then from House Silent Hand Magician. That is such an awesome artwork though. I love how Konami actually did like every single artwork for it. And then let me show you guys the Speed Duel one. So pretty much on the back, it pretty much tells you which ones actually go to which one. So you got Yugi, you got Yugimoto, you got Maximo Pegasus, and then Shizu for Destiny Masters. And then for Duels of Tomorrow, you got Seto Kaiba, Joey Wheeler, and My Valentine. Those are pretty much all those there. And that's pretty much what the mat pretty much looks like. But let me show you guys what the mat actually really looks like. So you got Dark Magician versus Blue Eyes White Dragon. But for me personally, I'm a Dark Magician girl. I love Dark Magician. It's always been my favorite monster. So then I also have the packs that I pretty much opened up. So you got 10 of the Pharaoh's Gods in 2022. You got Photon Shockwave. Legendary Duelist, your Duels from the Deep. This one here, you can actually get you can get the Marincess ones, you can get Sharks, you can get Makos. And these 4 here are from the Ghost from the Past, the Second Haunting. And you can pretty much try and get a Ghost Rare, but no one's actually been able to, except for Cyber Knight. And then also, of course, Jobber. Sorry. This is pretty much what the front of the mat looks like for the Game Board edition. So you got Araya, Raphael, and then Haman. And then on the back, you got all the main ones. You got Zane, you got Astra Phoenix, Jesse Anderson, Jaden, Yuki, Chaz Princeton, and then Zane Truesdale. My best friend always gets Astra Phoenix. But for me, I pretty much always get Jesse Anderson, Jaden Yuki, Chaz Princeton, and then Zane Truesdale because they are like really my favorite. So that's pretty much those from here. And I might actually do a YouTube video on, I don't know how to speed duel and stuff, so don't judge me on that. So, in this one here, I've got like a few decks that I'm pretty much working on, so I'm not telling you guys about those yet. My Pokemon ones are going to be last. So, I've got pretty much my So I pretty much have like a few plushes with me. I've got pretty much a few, actually. So I'm going to move my tins pretty much over to the side because I gotta get another thing I pretty much have to get in there. And that's pretty much that I have to get. So these are going to pretty much be moved over here. And then I'm going to bring that over here. So anyway, pretty much I'll show you guys my Pokemon cards last. So I'm pretty much going to take out all the ones that are pretty much Pokemon and I'm going to put them to the side. So I do have like a lot of Pokemon tins though, and I do have like a lot of Pokemon plushes though anyway. Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much all the ones that I pretty much actually have for those. Now I do have other anime stuff. One is pretty much a Demon Slayer Switch game. And then I've got Sword Art Online. So, which is really cool. But anyway. So put those down here real fast. There we go. Okay, so pretty much for the tins, we got 110, 2. I know you guys can't pretty much. So that's pretty much 2, 3. I'm gonna set these up. So that's 3. This one's 4. And this one's 5. So each of these actually have cards in them. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take the lids off the tins. So that you guys can that way I can flip the camera around and you guys can actually see the cards that I pretty much have. And pretty much go from there. So pretty much. So, okay, so these are pretty much all the tins that I pretty much have of all my cards in. This one, and then these two here, I think they're from, yeah, they're 2018. So, those two are 2018, this one's 2019. This one's 2017. Yeah, that one's 2017. And yeah. So that's pretty much like all my cards that I pretty much have though anyway. I have like a little bit more though anyway. But okay. That's gonna stay, but but pretty much I'm working on like decks for my cards though anyway. So this one here, and then I had one that has the Pharaoh and Slifer on it. My best friend never had a tin that actually had Slifer on it, so I had to give her mine, which was kind of sad, and which was like really kind of sad because I had to get rid of it. I was like heartbroken on that. But so that's pretty much like my Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I pretty much have though anyway. And then this one here pretty much has, this here has all spells and traps. and this one. And this one is the Legendary Hero deck, so you got Nordics, you got Destiny Hero, and then Phantom Knight. Which, I love every single one, but my two are pretty much these two. Destiny Hero and Phantom Knight. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to open this up. I'm pretty much going to start putting back my ones that I pretty much already did. Anyway. So I pretty much got to go through every single one of my cards to see which ones I got more copies of and which ones I don't. So pretty much what I also pretty much do is I put like a lot more other stuff in here though, and not just cards though. So this one here is gonna go. Yeah, just like that. So pretty much gonna put that pretty much. Even though I don't like to put my new tin in my tote, but obviously I always have to though. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm pretty much gonna. This here can pretty much actually come out. That's not important actually. So I do have other anime stuff. I got 2 shirts that I pretty much made. Though anyway. So now I'm just going to stick my manga books back into my tote. So pretty much I'm going to stick them all there. Okay. Now I'm just going to close this up. Move that pretty much up front. So pretty much the other Yu-Gi-Oh stuff that I pretty much have is I've got 3 plushes of Yu-Gi-Oh actually. I think another. Nope, I did not buy my team. So did not grab it though. Give me a second, guys. Okay. So pretty much when it comes to my Yu-Gi-Oh plushes, I've got 3. I've got Dark Magician, which I love. Yu Yu Sakaki, and this one here you can pretty much laugh at, the Pharaoh. I know he doesn't have like his red, I know he doesn't have his hair and stuff on it. I'm not going to tell you guys what happened with that. So that's pretty much all 3 of my, that's pretty much 3 of my anime, my Yu-Gi-Oh plushes that I pretty much have. I've got a necklace of Fairy Tail, which is pretty much over my nightstand, which I'm not getting. So, let me show you guys my Fairy Tail stuff before I get into the other ones. Last thing I'll pretty much show you guys is I got 2 things, I've got 3 things of Demon Slayer. I've got a t-shirt of Demon Slayer that has Tanjiro and then Nezuko on it. I've got a game for my Switch, and then I pretty much have a poster, which is actually still in like really good shape actually. I'm actually really surprised. So I've got Natsu, This is the fairy tale blanket that's got Natsu, Urza, Lucy, and then Gray right on it. Natsu's scarf. And then this is a fairy tale jacket that I got for Christmas from my stepmom. Which it says fairy tale right on the back with the guild. And the best thing is though, it's got the fairy tale guild right on the front. So that's my fairy tale. I got one plush of Dragon Ball, which is him. I got him for my birthday, so big shout out goes to my friend Edwin. He got that for me for my birthday. If you guys are pretty much big My Hero Academia fans, I'm sorry, I'm not. But my friend Edwin sent me this too. He sent me that. I've got two plushes from Sailor Moon. So this is Sailor Mars. And then this one here is Tuxedo Mask. I gotta get a new Tuxedo Mask, unfortunately, but I like keeping that on. So the last three things, so I've got a plush of Kirito from Sword Art Online. Then I've also got Sebastian Michaelis from Black Butler. I love Sebastian. The fabric that they pretty much make these is like so soft. They're like so soft. But when it always comes to these and stuff, they are pretty much, you gotta be careful with the fabric and stuff. Because when you like pretty much wash them, they have to be hand washed and then dry, and then they have to air dry. So, last thing of my anime ones, which I'll pretty much show you guys, my poster that I bought from, of course, Dollar General, is of course my Demon Slayer poster. It's got Tanjiro, Nezuko, Inosuke, and then Zenitsu. It's pretty much from Demon Slayer, which I'm obsessed with Demon Slayer, and I'm gonna put this in my new room when I pretty much move back to Ohio. Will hopefully be in the future though anyway, because I miss my old home. I miss my old hometown. I miss my old state of Seville. So pretty much I'm putting my bracelet back on so that I keep my poster pretty much in place. This one here, I don't actually put in there, so I'm gonna set that there. Alright, so the last things are my Pokemon collection of my anime. So if you guys are pretty much enjoying this video so far, you guys can pause the video if you have to, get a drink, get a snack, and pretty much enjoy. Now, my Pokemon, I got a few Pokemon plushes. Few of them are mine. Some of them my brother pretty much got. So, I'm going to take out the ones that I pretty much bought. And then, one was pretty much given to me as a Christmas, one was pretty much given to me as a birthday gift from the Medina County Fair. So the birthday gifts, and I got Charmander. So yeah, I think I also have, no, there it is. So pretty much, I did have Axew, and then my brother had Yearling. So, pretty much I'll get to the ones that my brother gave me. But I've got Pachirisu. I'm going to show you guys my 3 Eevee Evolution ones. I got Sylveon, Umbreon, and then Vaporeon. I got Diancie. Diancie. This one is Meowth that I got from my old social studies teacher on the last day of school. And I could not resist this because this was like so cute and adorable, and I love cats. I bought this one from GameStop, which is Bulbasaur. I don't have Squirtle, unfortunately, which is almost sad. This one here I got from my brother's fiance for Christmas, and it's Pichu. And it's so adorable. I love how cute it looks like Pikachu. I love how adorable it is. Then, of course, we got Pokemon Detective Pikachu. I got this one from Five Below. And I literally love this one so much. It's so cute. So that's pretty much all the ones that I pretty much have. I also had Mime Jr. So pretty much the last ones of my Pokemon collection though that I pretty much have been like trying to get every single Pokemon plush though anyway. I'm just gonna stick those back in my bag now. And you guys are pretty much asking, how come Thistle isn't in the video? I'm like, well, Thistle's pretty much relaxing next to my bed. So she's pretty much chilling out for the rest of the day. So this one here is Minccino. You got the cute penguin Piplup. I love Piplup. Piplup's like so cute. I love penguins. You got Bonsly and Sudowoodo. Oshawott. Turtwig. Deerling. Then when it came to Pokemon, my brother had 2 Pokemon plushes and I only had 1. So my brother and I both had Mime Jr. and my brother had Piplup. I wanted Piplup, but instead my brother pretty much wanted it. So my brother didn't care too much for Pokemon that much. So he gave me his Piplup plush and I got Piplup. And the last one is of course Pikachu. This was my brother's Pikachu. So he got Pikachu, I got it, of course, Pachirisu. Pretty much move that back. And pretty much I'm going to put the Charmander back up there. Just oh well. So pretty much the last things of my collection of my anime are my Pokemon cards. So I've got, this one here is filled with all my hollows of cards, which I'll pretty much get into a YouTube video on, which I won't show you guys yet. And then the last 2 of my anime are all my Pokemon cards that are pretty much the types. You got Earth and with Kermit, you got all the types of Pokemon, how it would go to Fairy, Steel, Metal, that kind of stuff. So those ones here, and I'll go back in my tote now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure that you guys hit that like button if you enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. Turn on the post notifications to be on my Rose Squad. Also, don't forget to comment down below what your favorite anime is and what your favorite thing that you guys saw in today's video. Leave that down in the description box below. But until then, I'm Egyptian Rose Queen, and bye my roses.